Oh, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We are under 24 hours away from the stage. I got my first coat of tanning. I don't know if you can see it. I feel pretty orange, but it's good. Body's shaved down. My friend, she helped me put my first layer of tanning on last night. And we're gonna go now for a quick workout. I've been having carbs all day, so we got to pump some of those carbs into the muscles now. That oatmeal this morning was tasty. So I just had egg whites and oatmeal, and then I had, right before I came to the gym, I had some steak and rice. So today's workout, we're just gonna do a little bit of everything, like just basically one exercise for each muscle. Nothing too crazy, just high reps, focus on the squeeze and the stretch. And then yeah, and that's it. Alright, so quick update. Hell of a pump, first of all. And we already finished our bicep, tricep, and back. I'm gonna do back extensions at the end. But yeah, we did our bicep, tricep, and back so far. And now we're doing a shoulder superset with the side deltoid and the rear deltoid. And then after that, I'll probably hit a little front deltoid. And then that'll be it for shoulders too. So I'm doing a few supersets today just to like get a bigger pump and make the time go a little bit faster. I don't really recommend supersets all the time. Lately, the last like month and a half, I've been just sticking with like just straight sets, maybe a drop set. But yeah, today we're doing a few supersets for time and for the pump. So everything is basically 3 sets of like 15 reps. That's kind of how I'm just doing everything today. So yeah, great pump today though. Alright, so we finished everything except for chest, and then we're gonna hit some abs and a little bit of lower back. So of course my favorite chest machine is out of order. I don't know what happened, but whatever, wasn't meant to be. I feel like when you're getting close to the competition during prep, a lot of things go wrong. So you just gotta learn to like brush it off and like not think much of it and try to make the best out of plan B or whatever the alternative may be. So for chest, originally I was gonna do seated chest press, which is my favorite, so that's out. And I was gonna do dips too, but then change of plan, I just decided to do hammer strength incline press, plate loaded. and then I'm gonna finish with flies. So I think that's a good two essentials for chest, you know, the incline and flies. So yeah, we'll hit those, and then abs, and then lower back and abs. And then I'm gonna practice posing a bit, and then we're gonna go home and eat. I'm thinking I might get a biscuit from KFC. I've been thinking about biscuits from KFC during my whole prep, and then today I walked by KFC and there was literally a sign out front that said Biscuit Day. So I'm like, if I've been thinking about biscuits for the last like month and a half, and then the one day I think I might try to have it, and it's fucking Biscuit Day, like, I don't know, I might have to. Maybe I checked the macros and it's actually not that bad, so I might have the biscuits again. So that is a wrap on the workout. So we're gonna head home now. It's about 7 o'clock. Even dinner's gonna be pretty clean. I'm just gonna have some chicken breast and sweet potato with vegetables, and I might get that biscuit. I think I'm gonna get it because like it's only 30 carbs and like 200 calories. I mean, I wanted to do a clean load up, but everything's pretty clean aside from this biscuit. So last year I was really dirty. I've always kind of done a dirty one because I always like revolved around junk food, even though I was very in shape and I was very fit and I had the great body. I kind of was still like a slave to junk food. Like I would just always be looking for that cheat meal, you know, like I would kind of be like, oh, if I can drop down to like this % body fat on this day, then I'm gonna have a cheat meal. Kind of like rewarding myself with a cheat meal, which now looking back, I think I've matured a little bit as far as dieting and working out and just bodybuilding in general. And now like for me, like the reward is just to keep going and fucking win the competition. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the reward for me at this point. I mean, of course I still crave that junk food, but I'm not really setting myself up for like some prize of like a pizza, you know what I mean? Like it kind of sets you back. So even though you accomplished your goal, whatever your prize is kind of sets you back a little bit. So I kind of realized that this prep, I'm not gonna really do any of that. I mean, I definitely once or twice or maybe 3 times I had like a cookie or something like that, but yeah, I kind of restructured my mind into thinking that the reward is not some junk food. You know, the reward is whatever you want your goal to be, you know what I mean? Like whether you're a bodybuilder or you're just trying to lose 15 pounds or you're trying to lower your blood, you know, your blood pressure or cholesterol, whatever your goal for exercising is, the goal. All right, so we are back home. But yeah, the video cut off earlier. So what I was saying basically was that if you look at your goal as the reward, then you don't need to like reward yourself with these things that are kind of going to set you back in the long run. You know what I mean? Like if you're like, oh, if I lose 3 pounds in the next week, then I'm going to eat a whole pizza. But then you're probably going to gain that weight back. You know what I mean? So it's good for you psychologically because you're obviously having a great time while you're eating that pizza. But I would say if you can, you should focus on your reward being achieving the long-term goal. You know, like another win today was when I was at the gym, this guy was like, yo, are you an IFBB pro? And I was like, no, but the fact that you think I am, that kind of, that has some magnitude for me. So, you know, I'm always in my own lane. I'm always competing with myself, but those affirmations definitely give you a little bit of hype. So it's good to not feed into the hype. But it's nice. Obviously, it's great here and stuff like that. So now I'm just doing laundry and getting everything set up for tomorrow. It's about like 9 o'clock now, so I might have a little bit more carbs at like 10:30 or 11. and then try to go to bed by 12. And then tomorrow's the big day. I always sleep like shit the night before competition because I'm pretty excited and a little nervous, and everything's everywhere. So I'm gonna try to be like in the bed by like 11:30 or 12, in hopes of going to bed an hour after that. So we'll see. I didn't end up having the biscuit. Pretty sad. But you know what? Like I was saying earlier with your goals and your rewards and how you reward yourself, those fucking biscuits are always going to be there. You know what I mean? And I don't want to get on stage and not win and then be like, damn, would I have won if I didn't eat that biscuit? I don't know. It's stuff like that. Everything is calculated, and all these small steps over the last like 16 weeks kind of build up to this one day. So anything that you do or don't do could really kind of fuck things up. So I didn't have the biscuit. I had a little extra sweet potato, but that's just, you know, kind of champion mentality. Like the biscuits are always going to be there and guaranteed. Next week, I'm not even going to want to have a biscuit, maybe. I probably will, because I walk by that KFC every day. So I'll definitely have one, but like it's not like a dire need of like, oh my God, I need it. You know what I mean? Like I'm very content with my oatmeal and my white rice. So yeah, see you tomorrow, show day, feeling good. We got about, I'm going to be on stage, or we got about 15 hours. So it's getting pretty real. I'm going there solo, and I've never gone to a competition solo before. I've always had at least like one other person there to like help me out. So we're going solo today or tomorrow, which I don't need. It's kind of like my character flaw is that I never feel like I need anybody, which in reality, having somebody there would probably be great. But going into it solo, it doesn't really affect me like in a way that feel like I'm missing out, or I'm not going to do as well because I'm going there alone. I'm just going to have to bribe another bodybuilder with like some fucking rice cakes, like to throw some tan on my back or something like that. So wish me the best of luck. I'm going to try to record as much as I can tomorrow leading up to the show, but I don't really know how much footage I'll be able to get. I'm going to try to get something while I'm pumping up, but usually when I'm pumping up, I'm like game face, locked in, not thinking about anything else. But I would like to get something, you know, in there. So we'll see. Every competition's different. The prep's always different. There's always different obstacles and stuff pops up, and all you can do is you got to have decent problem solving skills and be able to think quick. So that's all we're doing, and I feel great. I know that no matter what happens, it's gonna happen. I've done the work already. Nothing's gonna happen between now and tomorrow that's gonna help me gain more muscle or lose fat while I'm sleeping. I mean, I'll probably pee out a lot of water, which is gonna be good for the look, but all the work's already done. I'm not stressing about things I don't have control over, because that's terrible for your body and your mind. So all in all, I'm just kind of like I'm on autopilot basically, where I'm not resenting anything that I did or didn't do in the past, and I've gotten here, you know, and I feel great, and thank you for all the support. I'm not done this video yet. This is about like three quarters of the way through. But yeah, so that's about it. I think I'm just rambling on now. So yeah, I gotta go do a few things. All right, it's show day. We're on our way. I got about 5 hours of sleep last night, but it's all good. Cold shower helped me out a bit. So yeah, we're going to take I gotta take like a 20-minute bus, and then like an hour subway, and then another quick bus. So either way, I'm a little bit early. Gotta stop by and get something, some little snack for the pump up. So I'll probably get like something not very healthy. Just some quick digesting carbohydrate. some sugar, maybe some salt, just to help with the pump. So that's the plan. And yeah, we gotta weigh in. I have to weigh in like 2.5 hours. So I'm not worried about the weight. And then I'm gonna chill a little bit and then we'll pump up. So I didn't get any footage here, but we did all right. We didn't nail it, but we did all right. So now I'm just taking all this off. It was good. I mean, you know, posing's always my struggle, and legs, always keeping the legs flexed. So it was a good experience anyway. I mean, this wasn't the one we were gunning for in the first place. It's kind of like a requirement for the next one, but the next one's gonna be more competitive. So it was good to get on stage today and get ready, kind of tweak my poses a little bit, and just peak a little harder for the next one. It's good though. Good times, always fun. Everybody's super nice here. All right, so final recap. Apologize in advance for the delay on the posting of this video. After a competition, you're very drained physically and emotionally. And then this time around, like, I had to just keep going because there's another competition in like 3 days for me. So final recap, I got in the top 5, which was great because I left with something, you know. I wanted to get 3rd place or better, but 5th place is still pretty decent. The competition was stiff, like those guys are ready to go. It was a good opportunity anyway for me to kind of see where I was at, like posing wise, and kind of critique that a little bit, as well as seeing what I need to work on in the future. But getting on stage, it's very nerve-wracking when you first jump on there. So it was good to kind of get some of those butterflies out and feel a bit more comfortable on stage. Next week, the routine went pretty well. Posing was good. You know, it was just stiff competition. The guys there were ready to go, and I feel happy with what I got overall. You know, you always, whoever, whether you're a bodybuilder or whatever you are, and you should always strive for 1st place. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do something if you didn't want to be the best? But at the same time, you have to be realistic, and you kind of have to respect the fact that there's other people out there who are also gunning after the same thing you are. And yeah, Korean genetics, the legs, man. So that's always my thing, is I gotta make my legs and arms bigger in the off season is gonna be the move. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I know there's a lot of talking. I might edit a bit of it out, so we'll see. And then we have our next competition coming in 4 days. So I got to redo the whole shape my body. I got to apply another layer of tan and get another workout in, and then I'll take you through some of that too. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Don't give me a thumbs down, but if you do, just tell me why. That's all I ask. All right, see ya.